Greetings, guys. Today we are going to discuss about the Mike Porter's five competitive forces in the purview of managerial economics. So these five forces that influence the level, growth, and sustainability of industry profits are, going clockwise here: entry, power of buyers, substitutes and complements, industry rivalry, and power of input suppliers. So a manager, when considering whether to enter into an industry or not, that time they can consider, and they should consider the managerial economic aspects of entry costs, the speed of adjustments, the sunk cost, economies of scale, network effect, reputation, switching costs, and of course underlying public policies that can make entry relatively easier or relatively difficult. So managerial economics can provide important insights and inform manager about how to evaluate sunk costs, how to calculate entry costs, the speed of adjustment, economies of scale, etc. And then when manager is analyzing the power of buyers, they can use many economic tools to analyze whether the market is concentrated in favor of buyers, whether it's a more competitive kind of market, or is the market concentrated in the fewer sellers' hand. So depending on the market structure, the manager can recalibrate their strategies regarding power of buyer and how to influence the power of buyer. And the considerations about that are buyer concentration, then price or value of substitutes, products or services, and then relationship specific investments, and customer switching costs, and of course underlying public policies or government restraints that can influence the power of buyer either to increase it or to decrease it. So managerial economics can provide important insight about those aspects. Now, when considering or analyzing the substitutes and complements, manager is essentially analyzing the price or value of substitute products or services and that of complementary products or services. So again, substitute products are like similar product. They provide more or less similar utility, like Coke or Pepsi, or the tea or coffee if you're talking about beverages. So similar kind of utility they provide, their substitute products. Or maybe people are considering to whether to get internet services from provider A or provider B, because they are both essentially providing similar services. Those are substitutes, right? So, and of course the complementary products are that go together well: printer cartridge, car gas, and peanut butter jelly, that kind of examples. And in the service, like if I need internet, I also need internet router, etc., etc. So things that go together well, these are complementary, or things that work together well. So a manager, when analyzing about that the level, growth, and sustainability of industry profit, they have to pay special attention about those substitute and complementary options, where managerial economics can shed valuable insights. And then network effects and public policies, those also um, are very much of study topics for managerial economics. And a manager can gain important insight from studying those concepts. And also, the other force is industry rivalry. So a manager can again get enriched by the concepts taught in managerial economics about concentration, uh, of course, market concentration in the hands of few seller versus a lot of sellers, and then price, quantity, quality, or service of competition, then degree of product differentiation, switching cost, timing of decisions, information economics, and of course, public policy. So all those are topics of managerial economics and where a manager, after studying them, can enrich or further sharpen their insights and acumen regarding how to better analyze industry rivalry and assess their relevance in influencing level growth and sustainability of industry profits. Also, the fifth force here is the power of input suppliers. So suppliers also have certain forces to influence the level growth and sustainability of industry profits. So manager need to be aware of that. Manager need to be aware of the suppliers leverages, and in order to better understand the supplier leverages rather, then the manager should be gain valuable insights for managerial economics studies regarding supplier concentration, regarding price or productivity of alternative inputs, relationship specific investments, and then supplier switching costs, and of course underlying public policy that can influence the power of input suppliers. So these are the five forces, has those study components that are very much of the study topics of managerial economics standard textbooks. So a manager definitely will be benefited from studying those valuable concepts from managerial economics. Thank you very much. And if you have any specific question, please comment or send me a message. Thank you so much.